All right, a Howell man has been ordered to stand trial on charges that he exposed his genitals to the cable guy trying to fix his slow internet service.
Wow, that is not good.
The Comcast cable technician was the only prosecution witness to testify at Chris Philip Trike's preliminary exam. The hearing ended with the judge ordering 45-year-old Trikes to be tried on a charge of indecent exposure. The charge carries a penalty ranging from 1 day to life in prison. I guess he has a bunch of other stuff on his record, too, including previous indecent exposure charges.
Yeah.
The Comcast cable guy testified that he went to Trike to his home October 17th after Trikes complained his internet service was way too slow.
Yep.
While he was there, the technician said Trikes began discussing porn sites that he had visited online.
Sure.
As well as a sexually explicit video he said he found in a gas station garbage can.
Oh.
That if you want to check it
amazing.
out,
If you want to watch
totally
it with
can.
me.
The technician said then he began talking about his date later that evening because he wanted to, ease the uncomfortableness of the situation.
Sure, like I like girls.
But the witness said then Trikes exposed his genitals, which made the technician extremely uncomfortable. So he quickly left the home and reported the incident to his supervisor. Earlier this morning, we were talking about, the Comcast cable guy.
Yes.
Who had a little encounter.
Naked encounter.
With a dude at his house.
Showed him his junk, really?
He actually listens to the show, I guess.
Holy cow.
And he's on the X lines right now. Let's talk to him for just a second. Hey, is this Brian?
Hey, good morning, fellas.
Brian, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. You guys?
We're okay. We're okay.
No one has shown us their junk yet today, so we're good.
Be lucky.
Yeah.
So, okay.
That happens every day.
Oh, my God.
Let's back up this train for just a second because, so you get a call.
Yep.
The worst call ever.
You have to go out to a house and someone's complaining about, were they complaining about the speed of their internet service?
Yes, sir.
And you have to go there and see what's going on.
Right.
So,
that was the second time I was there.
And this dude, he lives in Howell. He's in his 40s.
I guess.
Yeah, you go in to fix things up and take us through what happened from the moment you got to the door.
Well, I go in and I do the usual, you talk to the customer, figure out what the problem is. And I was there, a couple weeks prior for the exact same problem. I told him what the issue was. It had nothing to do with us. The first time I was there, I was really uncomfortable because he, put his hands on my shoulders.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really odd
No
guy.
touching.
Yeah, got the really big creeps from him. So got out of the first time. Second time I go in there, talk to him, schmooze with him, let him know, look, I'm going to check the outside of your house, but because he's the same condition, it's not our stuff.
Yeah.
So I go outside, see what our signals are going into his house. And as soon as I walk into the house, he's wearing a pair of boxer shorts, his hands covered in his junk. And as soon as he moves his hands, his junk just hangs right out of his boxer.
Oh,
no, dude.
Can I ask a personal question?
I think all of them have been asked already.
Was it
fired up
in the upright position?
It was about halfway there.
Half mast.
Oh, it was awful. Absolutely awful.
Oh, God.
What did you do?
What do you do at that point?
Fix the cable.
At that point, your mind's racing. You're like, do I cut it off? What do I do? I've got all these tools I could use.
You really do? Some snippers?
At that point, you're just kind of like, well, it's not a problem. You have a good day and get out of there.
Yeah, so you just took off at that point?
Yeah, I took off, called my supervisor. Went down there. We called the police, and now I'm on the radio.
Yeah.
So he apparently, according to the report that I was reading, he discussed different porn sites with you.
Yes.
Are we talking straight porn or gay porn?
He didn't mention any specifics.
Right.
He just said that, he's a big fan of it, and told me about some porn he found in a dumpster or something.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, really weird guy.
Well, I guess it could be the same conversation you'd have with me if you came to fix my cable. I'd be like, man, am I into porn? But
yeah, but you're not going to whip your junk out.
No.
No.
That's the big difference. I'll schmooze with some guy about porn. That doesn't bother me none. But you start whipping out your junk, then we got another story.
Now, did his ploy work? Have you given him extra fast internet service?
As a matter of fact, I have not.
Oh, man, I would love that, 16 megabit download.
Like we talked about earlier, though, Brian, let's just say you got a call to go to Miss Lisa Way's house. And she shows up at the door with a loose-fitting robe and says, oh, my goodness, My porn. I just can't get my porn up on my website anymore.
Right,
It's going
right,
so
Out to
slow.
lunch.
Yeah. She would have, honestly, she'd have cable in every room. There'd be cable in her backyard, cable on the roof.
Have you
no problem with that.
No.
have you ever encountered anything like this before? I mean, you guys go into people's homes every day.
No, never. Nothing of the sort. I mean, you get your odd, you're slow. Sometimes you get like the mentally handicapped people. I had some lady tell me that watching the Animal Channel makes her horny.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, that sucks.
You come across a lot of weird people doing this job.
I bet.
Ooh, the Animal Planet.
Oh,
Well, it kind of does, doesn't it?
no,
No.
Chuck.
Oh,
it
it doesn't?
Sorry, dude.
Okay, I want that high-speed internet.
Wow. So this guy, did he specifically request you again to come out to his place?
More than likely.
Oh,
because I was there
man.
before.
Oh, man. That sucks.
Dude, you know
I'm
how
like
many
Brian.
times he's pleasured himself to the cable guy fantasy? Cable guy.
Think about that. I don't think about that.
Damn it.
Oh, you poor bastard.
You were way too. See, this is the thing, and this is it. I have this problem too. I'm really nice to people off the top. Dave gives me a lot of crap for this because he believes it bites me in the ass. You went in there and you were ultra nice to this guy, and he was like, "Wow, that guy was so handsome." And he
can't help
just
that.
couldn't. He couldn't help himself. He needed you to make a return. My modem is screwed up. Something's wrong.
He did
That must be
something.
code.
Yeah, he probably screwed it up himself. He wanted
I
you
bet.
back there.
Who know well?
Into
You
his
wore it out.
lair.
Yeah. You are lucky you escaped. I mean, but mind you, when a guy's got his junk hanging out.
You know, no, Brian's lucky he didn't do anything crazy because I know you know how I react. My
boy.
first instinct is to attack, right? If I
Right.
feel threatened in any
Right.
way, shape, or form,
Right.
I will just strike out.
But,
Yes.
right, well, the thought crossed my mind, but, it's my job.
Yeah,
Where are
that's
you going
good.
to find another job these days?
Yeah, that's true.
Smart move.
That's true.
Just to get out.
Yeah, Brian, speaking of which, dude, if somebody else whips it out, you just keep on going, babe. You just
Yeah.
keep on fixing what you got to
Not
fix.
even going to look. Just say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once one guy's done it to you, it's like, oh, well,
No big deal.
just part of the job now.
Back his path.
Do they give you guys training at Comcast on how to deal with uncomfortable situations? Like, have you ever gone through anything like that?
No.
I don't think so.
They probably should.
Well,
I know. I just
how does that training go, though?
No, Chuck, come
okay,
on,
so
dude.
I'm the other Comcast guy, and I'm like, okay, you try and fix this wire. I'm going to come in and put my Johnson on your shoulder, and we'll see how you react to it. That's some crazy
I'm just
training,
saying,
Dave.
I'm sure this kind of stuff happens quite often.
Not enough to train for it.
I don't know.
I'll run that training class for everybody.
Yeah,
Well, why not?
dude, you've been through it. You know this is how you react.
You get a dude with like a boxers and a big dong hanging out of it. How would you react to this?
So is this first of all, we're talking to Brian, who's a cable technician, went to a guy's house and the dude whipped out his junk to try and get faster internet service
Unreal.
or some special cable service, if you will.
Yeah.
Have you is this case wrapped up? Like, is it all done?
We went. I had to go testify. I believe it was just at a. I can't even remember the words. It's too damn early.
Okay. Like a
Like
preliminary
a preliminary
hearing?
hearing, yeah.
Yeah. It was more for evidentiary hearing. That's
Yeah,
it.
like
okay.
to decide whether or not they can proceed with charges against this naked dude.
Right. So I don't know if I'm going to have to go back again and testify, or if they're just going to use that as the evidence.
Oh, wow.
So you had to be in a courtroom with
with Johnny.
Johnny Flashes'
Yeah.
junk.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Oh, how weird.
Did he give you a little wink or?
I really didn't look at him.
No, I wouldn't either.
No.
Tried to avoid eye contact.
Dude.
He wants that fast internet, man. He'll do anything.
People will
as
do
they all
anything.
do.
Yeah, it's funny though because it's one of the things that a non-cable person, I mean, when the cable guy comes over, I guess everyone's kind of hoping. I mean, it is a thought in your head like, man, maybe this cable guy can hook me up, with something.
Do people ask you that all the time, Brian? Are they expecting that maybe if they...
Yeah. They're always asking for HBO, Cinemax, anything like
Free
that.
stuff.
You know what sucks? I couldn't do it. Like my cable guy came over, and I won't say, I'm not, maybe they listen to me on the radio. I don't know. I don't say anything like that. I just, all right, thanks, Because I love the high-speed internet and the HBO and all. I got the basic cable. So maybe...
Yeah, I never have the balls to do anything.
No,
like
I
that.
don't. I don't.
But I'm sure a lot of people
They
do.
pretty much can't do it anyways. It's all done by a computer now.
Yeah. Those the old days.
are
I want the
gone.
old days back.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
When everyone on the street had paid one cable bill.
Right.
Yeah. The biggest splitter ever.
Now you got to whip your Johnson out just in hopes that some guy will do it.
Get something.
Yeah, times are tough.
They really are.
You got to show
They
your
really,
penis
really
to get
are.
stuff.
Time at a time.
Yeah.
Well, Brian, glad you got out of there unscathed.
Yeah.
Do me both.
Because
He could have been bending down, doing some stuff with cable, and all of a sudden there's junk on your shoulder.
no, but not even worse than that. I mean, there's a lot of crazy
That's
people
pretty
out there
bad.
these days.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
You know, if you go down to someone's basement to check their computer, and
my.
then all of a
Could be
sudden
the
you
There's
hear
a
a
cage.
clickety clock on the lock.
Oh, well.
You're someone's sex slave.
Luckily, they have a lot of cable tools, and trust me, I'm pretty sure they'll break out of there.
Oh, yeah. We'll find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll drill right through your wall. They'll drill right through. They got a drill that goes right through your house. They're getting out of there.
They'll drill their way out.
Trust me.
Hopefully, your future is less junk filled.
Has
I'm
to be.
hoping.
Has to be.
Or now, this will get out, and every time you come to somebody's house, they're going to whip it out for fun. Hey, dude, heard you like
Thanks,
this.
guys. I appreciate that.
All right, Brian, thanks a lot for calling in, man. You take care.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.